Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. Sirei's offline, and so is Shouma. But on the bright-ish side, we might finally learn the truth about who we are and where we came from. Bonus points if Tsubasa can make something out of Sirei's body. I don't think reviving him is in the cards, but maybe we can stuff him and mount him on a wall somewhere. I mean, Yugamu's good at that. Takumi, how is Shouma faring? No change so far. He's still sleeping. I see. Hey, Hiroko. Did I really make the right choice? Was this really the only way? If you're having trouble accepting it, allow me to reassure you. Given the circumstances, this was the best course of action. Once Shouma wakes up, you'll see that for yourself. Do you know something we don't, Hiroko? Are you privy to some information that we aren't? Are you just waiting for all of us to catch up before you can say, oh, yeah, I'm on the same page as you guys, whereas right now you're like a whole chapter ahead or something? But I mean, it's true, we made the decision to sacrifice Eva, God rest her soul, but honestly, I do think it was for the best. I mean, she's been through the ringer, courtesy of Sirei, and it was about time we set her free. Quite literally, her cage is empty now. Getting locked in for one of these for days on end, I shudder to even think about it. Damn, Takumi didn't even want to reminisce about Eva. I mean, we did attend her funeral, so there's that. She's buried with the Honorable Nigu. As for the despairing truth we're about to find out, courtesy of this guy giving the suggestion to absorb Eva's cryptoglobin. I'm sure it's coming up real soon. I haven't seen Eva around in a while. I'm getting lonely without my neighbor. It's okay, I'll come to visit you, even though you repeat your lines every so often. Okay, Tsubasa, I'm on my way. Where's everybody else, I wonder? Hiding somewhere, I'm sure. What do you got going on in here? Hey, Takumi. Looks like you got my message. I figured Nozomi would have the best chance of getting through to you. Getting through to me, huh? So what is it you wanted to talk about? Take a look at this. Oh, are we trying to download some data from him or something? Kind of like how Nigu said, hey, if you destroy my body, you might get some answers. Lying there was our familiar commanding officer. The hole Eva had punched through him, gone without a trace.
Did you do this, Tsubasa?
You stitched him up?
Yeah! I've been working on it whenever I had some time to spare. Don't get too excited, though. It's still only his body.
How can I be excited when I'm staring into his hollow-ass eyes? It's creeping me out.
Despite how bad it looked, the damage wasn't totally beyond repair.
Okay.
I know it might be inappropriate for me to say this, but getting to work on machinery I'd never seen the inside of before was pretty fun.
I don't know about inappropriate. I think it's fine.
Is there any chance you can reactivate him?
Unlike with Nigo, his circuitry is still mostly intact, so I think so.
Okay, but the question is, do we want to reactivate him?
Really?
Is that going to be a choice? Like, reactivate Sirei?
But remember, I've never seen this kind of stuff before, and it's pretty complicated. Getting Sirei working again isn't going to be easy.
I don't anticipate that it would be. I mean, we only have like 30-ish kind of days to go. Well, 36, I was close. Lucky for me, Yugamu has been helping out with that. Oh? Helping how? He mounts him on the wall and I can, surgically enter his body through the use of that. Ever since Sirei was killed, he's been combing through the data stored on the War Room PC. He thinks there might be some useful information about Sirei hidden in all the blueprints and manuals and stuff. Right. What kind of information? I don't know. Just anything that might help us get him online again. Of course, even if it turns out we can, doesn't necessarily mean we should. Yeah, I know what you mean. He's been nothing but trouble. But Sirei's like family to Shion, right? I figure we have to do what we can, for his sake. Do you think that's the right call? Yeah, I think so. Shion will probably be happier this way, at the very least. Why don't we ask the guy, okay? Because, as far as we know, Sirei and the higher-ups over at the Artificial Satellite snatched Shion from this world and his parents, and basically converted him to humanity's cause, and now he's going to be a weapon that wipes out his own kind. All courtesy of Sirei, who kind of kept him in the dark about this all as well. Will he be so happy to see his quote-unquote father figure now? Right. Unless we only think that because Sirei brainwashed us too.
Hey!
Don't even joke about that. Anyway, I'm glad you're on board with what I'm doing. I'll keep at it and try to find a way to bring Sirei back. I can count on you to help, right? Sure. Go ahead and let me know if there's anything I can do. I left Tsubasa still working at the garage and went back to my room. I don't know if I want to bring Sirei back, if I'm being honest. Could it be a mistake? Possibly. I mean, I've deviated from whatever this route is quite a few times. This is like chapter 0 or something, right? Like, here we are. Chapter 0 still. This was a deviation. If we protect Ava. God knows where that leads. She kills everyone. Because she lost her brainwashing function. And we end on day 98 as the sole survivor or something. Our last battle was only yesterday, so there shouldn't be another attack roll. That thought was some comfort, at least. I lay down on my bed and let out a sigh. Just like that, all the fatigue I'd been trying to ignore came rushing back. Ugh. Maybe I'll just rest up some more. Feels like I could really use it. I decided to call it a day. Surrendering to my body's demands for sleep, I climbed into bed and soon drifted off. Alright, time to advance some days. This is certainly the most detailed route, I feel, because everything's kind of branching off of this particular one. Can't wait to find out what this one's called. Oh, definitely needed that. I'm so much more refreshed than I was yesterday. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. Shouma must have gotten enough rest by now, right? I'll go to the cafeteria and check in with the others first. Alright, let's take a look. Hopefully he's out and about. Tsubasa? What are you doing out of the garage? Morning, Takumi. You think Shouma's going to wake up soon? I hope so. In fact, he might have already. I'm just going to the cafeteria to ask everyone about it. Good idea. All this waiting is driving me crazy. Okay. So much so that you don't want to wait for me and we can go to the cafeteria together? Jeez, we were dating in another timeline, you know? All I wanted to do was do laundry and taxes with you. Shouma is still in his room. That's not a good sign, but he could make a dramatic entrance, which is par for the course in this game. Unfortunately, there was no sign of Shouma when I got to the cafeteria, but people seem pretty chipper. Hey guys, Shouma's still out, huh? Looks like it. Last I heard, Yugamu was taking a look at him. He's not gonna, like, take out Shouma's out and... What? What are you trying to say, Gaku? I don't understand. He's not gonna, like, take out Shouma's out and put it in Sirei's body or anything, is he? Oh, that could be fun. I'm okay with someone else getting turned into Sirei this time around. I just hope he really has unlocked this last memory. Otherwise, letting him kill Ava would have all been for nothing. Again, I don't think it was for nothing. Okay, she needed to be set free from the cruel war crimes we pulled on her. Would have had to have disposed of her eventually anyway. There's no use regretting it now. I guess you're right. Yeah, the sooner we did it, the better. Otherwise, it's just gonna get harder. At any rate, we should probably get breakfast started. Yeah, of course. I idly heaped some food onto my plate and took a seat. I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings until someone rushed in and sat down opposite me. Takumi, remember what we talked about yesterday? Well, I found something you can help with. There's a couple of materials I'm thinking of using for the repairs. Could you go find them for me so I can try it out? Sure, sounds good. What am I looking for? Glass, reinforced plastic, and carbon steel. Do you think you could get 2 of each one? We don't have any glass here at the academy. 2 each of glass, reinforced plastic, and carbon steel. Got it. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. It's not exactly urgent, but I'd prefer if you could do it as soon as possible, you know, for the plot. So it is urgent then. Yeah, that's the way the writer wrote it. Anyway, I'll try and look for them too when I have time. I can't leave all the hard work up to you. Right. Tsubasa got up and left, looking surprisingly carefree. So if I don't find it, she'll find it for me? Okay. As for me, I finished my breakfast and went back to my room to think about what to do next. Jeez, Shouma's out like we just stole his heart or something in Persona. He's not gonna wake up for like another 5 days. If Tsubasa needs those materials to fix Sirei, I should probably go find them sooner rather than later. Otherwise, by the time we revive him, it's gonna be day 103. Maybe I should start today. Or do I have anything more important to do? I guess not. Let's go. Who wants to come with me? I could always use some more materials too, given that we're trying to advance our resources and our training. Kako, you look like you're ready to come with. I mean, since you're here. Textiles and machines, why not? Come along. Man, they're in all different directions. Alright. I don't suppose we can spawn where we need to go. Skip this exploration mission? Yes. Wait, do I get everything? I got glass. I got reinforced plastic. I got carbon steel. I got glass. Reinforced plastic. Carbon steel. But I didn't get any materials, did I? Damn it! Maybe I should have just gone through with it. It's okay.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Oh, what a long-ass day of exploration we did. Whew. Time to get some shut-eye. I thought it was getting dark out. Time sure flies. So I guess Shouma didn't wake up today either. Somebody would have told me if he had. I'm getting more and more curious about this terrible truth he kept talking about. We had to sacrifice Ava's life for this information, so it better be important. After all this, he is going to remember it, right? Right? Still feeling a little uneasy. I climbed into bed and let my consciousness slowly drift away. Day 66. We're almost at the nicest day. Shouma, awake? Someone better be ringing my doorbell. Time to get up. First things first. Let's go to the cafeteria and see if anyone's heard from Shouma. Or we can just visit his dorm room. It's just around the corner. No? Fine. Takumi? Takamaru? God, I still get the names confused. I don't know why. Damn it. Ain't Shouma ever gonna wake up? You heard anything new, Takumi? No, nothing so far. Maybe someone in the cafeteria will know something. The little guy can't sleep forever, right? No, hopefully not. I mean, we should probably train him up again. Get his spirit in order as well. Cafeteria? Well, guys, I cast a quick glance around the cafeteria. Sure enough, someone from our group was missing. Shouma still hasn't woken up. He's in Gaku's care.
Wait, not. I saw him open his eyes for like a second yesterday. I guess the sight of my beautiful face relaxed him enough to fall asleep again. I gave him a couple of iron claw slams after that, but it was no good. He was out cold.
I think you made it worse. You're sure it's not the claw holds that put him out in the first place?
I think Gaku's with him now. He grabbed a bottle of hot sauce and said something about waking him up whether he liked it or not.
Oh, God. Somehow, I doubt that's going to work. I want to hear what he has to say as soon as he wakes up. What do you think he's going to tell us?
I can't even imagine. It can't be that much worse than Earth being the real invading force, can it?
Even if what I'm about to remember sends me into the depths of despair, I'm glad you were the one to give me that push.
Thank you, Ava, for pushing Shouma into the abyss. The depths of despair. Judging by that choice of words, this secret must be something worse than any of us can imagine.
What about Shion? Is he okay? We haven't seen him since, well, you know.
I don't blame him. Must have been a shock finding out all that crazy shit about the war and where he came from.
Yeah. If I was in his place, I wouldn't know what to think or who to trust anymore. I hope he doesn't do anything that might cause us trouble. With Sirei gone, he's probably not in a very good place emotionally.
One more reason for us to get Sirei repaired and working again, I guess. I mean, the game's hinting that I need to revive Sirei if I'm going to continue along this path, I feel. If anything happens to Shion, that's it. We lose. Game over. Humanity is finished. I have to do something. I didn't come back just to see this mission fail all over again. I didn't stay in the cafeteria long, but went back to my room to plan out my next move. I had a feeling I was going to have a busy day. Alright, what's in the agenda? Honestly, I'm not sure if we really need Sirei anymore, but if repairing him will make Shion feel better, then we owe it to him to try. Again, this could all be resolved if we just talk to the guy. I could also let her handle repairing Sirei while I prepare for the next battle. He better be around. We should be able to bond and stuff with him, right? I don't see him anywhere. He's just hiding in the defense room, I suppose. Alright, let's get to gift giving. Destructive seasoning. A blend of every seasoning that outright destroys any flavor distinction. You know who would love this shit? Ema. There you go. I need to level up my science anyway. So, giving him a unique gift could help with that.
Wow! For me? Yes! Thank you!
I knew you'd like it, you weirdo. Alright, and we get science up to level 5. And our bond up.
I just can't stop thinking about
It's
it.
all coming together in this gift-giving session.
Why are my dear sister and I the only middle schoolers?
Good question. So we're all different ages.
We're absolutely much better people. But I'm curious about why we're the only younger ones. Could it be that we were actually on some sort of reserve list?
Oh, like Plan B.
And we were suddenly picked to fill in for someone else after some kind of accident?
And you guys are the only, like, twins. Like, Gaku's got a family.
Sorry, I guess you wouldn't understand such a complicated concept, Mr. Sumino.
I guess not.
Please forget what I said, and continue being nice and considerate to your juniors.
Sure. I'll do my best. My bond is stronger now. More free time. Alright. Well, it's all well and good that we're level 5 in science, but we're still missing a lot of materials that I missed out on grabbing yesterday during our mandatory exploration session to grab glass and carbon steel and whatnot. Damn it. Alright. More gift giving then. Alright, Gaku, here's a B-tier feast. Cheap folksy food. You like this, right?
Hey, you're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming!
Alright. Yeah, it's just a normal gift, but hey, bonds up with Gaku as well. Man, they're really climbing.
When are we gonna get to leave this place? It's messing up my part-time job schedule. My schedule's filled to the brim with work every day. I like working though, so it's fine.
He's working so many part-time jobs that it's full-time.
It's super tiring, but I'd rather be at work than back home in my cramped, noisy house. All that work's how I learned to cook, too. And I learned how to DJ on the job.
Yeah, don't quit that job.
Manual labor pays the most, but I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I have a feeling I'll be running my own store sometime in the future, sooner or later. I'm counting on you to be a regular when I do. Buy lots of stuff from me, okay?
Alright, I'll contribute to the Gaku economy. Our bond is stronger now. Wow, okay. I feel like I had to work really hard to get that first one. But now we're sailing by. I think it banked up some of our affinity from the first route, right? Because we didn't spend long with Hiroko, because she died really early on, so that's why I probably had to work overtime to get her affinity up, whereas the others, I gave gifts here and there to get our grades up. Who could that be at this hour? Hello? I opened the door to greet my late-night visitor. Hey Takumi, sorry to disturb you. I've been real busy today, and I guess I lost track of the time. So, did you find the materials I asked you for yet? Sure did. Here you go. I handed Tsubasa the things I'd found.
You got it all? That's amazing! Way to go, Mr. Big Shot Team Leader.
Oh, you know. I try to be humble. I'm just glad I could help.
Oh, you helped all right. I'll get back to working on Sirei first thing tomorrow.
Alright.
Thanks again. Good night!
Good night. She's so happy. I love Tsubasa. Tsubasa left with a cheery wave. Looking energized and pretty hopeful overall. Good, all that hard work paid off. Now I can go to bed with a clear conscience. Reasonably satisfied with how things went, I got into bed. I had my share of worries, of course. Shouma wasn't waking up, and Shion hadn't shown himself in what felt like a long time. But those worries paled in comparison to the true depths of despair I would soon be thrust into. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Something else is gonna thrust us into the pit of despair? Alright. Morning again. First things first, I'll check out the cafeteria. Shouma's got to be awake by now. He's got to be, right? Otherwise I'm gonna go out into the ruined city and find some smelling salts or some shit. Oh, straight to the cafeteria this time, huh? There's no one here? Are they all still asleep? But the morning announcement should have woken them up like normal. Don't tell me there's been an attack. How could I miss something like that? Takumi, there you are. Nozomi, what's going on? Where is everybody? They're all in the classroom on the second floor.
The one you woke up in when you first got here. What? Why there? Shouma's going to make an announcement, and he wants to do it there. I went to your room to tell you, but you'd already left. Shouma's awake? But why are we meeting in that classroom? I don't get it. Neither do I. But apparently whatever he's going to tell us has something to do with how we came to this school in the first place. It'll be faster if you hear it from him yourself. Come on. Right. But you didn't wake up in that classroom. You woke up at Second to Lost Defense Academy, no? Nozomi dashed out of the cafeteria before I could even get an answer out. I hurried after her, out into the hallway. Alright, where was this classroom again? I don't remember. There it is, second floor. Everyone's there. 33 days. Oh, Eito's not here. Shouma, you're awake. I'm glad you're okay. You don't look as, out of it as you have been. Sorry to make you worry over a pathetic gutter snipe like me. He was just waking up when I went to check on him. The moment his eyes were open, he said he wanted to talk to everyone right away.
Huh?
I went around knocking on everyone's doors, but I guess you were up too early for me, Mr. Sumino. Huh? Hold on a minute. I don't see Hiroko or Takamaru. Why are they here? Shouma said he wanted all of us to hear this, so those two went to get the others. The others? You don't mean... They're bringing him here? Hey, we're here. Oh, including Shion. Shion! I finally came out of the defense room after I stood outside yelling for a while. I was gonna try breaking down the door like you did that one time, but it turns out I didn't need to go that far. I happened to sense he was outside before it came to that. Guess my aura of badassery is so strong you can feel it right through the walls. It's good to see you again, Shion. Are you getting your strength back? Yes. I should be fine. Just then, somebody else entered the room. I'm back. Here he is. He better be in cuffs. What? Hello, everyone. It's been a while. Eito? Shouma was good enough to invite me to your little party. It's an honor to be one of the group again. So much so, it makes my skin crawl. Could we do this announcement in the courtyard? Why does it have to be in this particular room, huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'll just sit quietly and listen, like a good little prisoner. Even if he does try anything funny, you don't have to worry about a thing with me around. There ain't a boy alive I can't beat in a bare-knuckle brawl. Sounds like a challenge. You up for a sparring match after this? I thought you don't hit girls, Takamaru. Guys, focus. We're here for Shouma, remember? I'm sorry it took me so long. There was so much information to deal with. My brain couldn't piece it together. I only have 2 brain cells, and they're fighting for 3rd place, as you know. The strain was too much for me at first, but I'm okay now. I'm ready. He really did remember something after all. The terrible truth he kept talking about in the last battle. Eito is all of our brothers. This is it. We're finally going to get our answers. I bet I can't talk to anyone. Oh, I can. I wonder what this terrible truth that Shouma remembered is. Sorry to keep you all in suspense a little longer. Did we really have to bring Eito along too? I just know he's gonna cause trouble the first chance he gets. Maybe we could shove him into Sirei's body. Shouma even wanted me to be here. Just what is he about to tell us? Shouma was nice enough to call me here, so I'll suffer through being in the same room as you disgusting creatures for a while. Sparring can wait. I'm more interested in what Shouma's got to say.
Oh.
Let's hear what Shouma has to say. These memories must be important if Shouma was willing to sacrifice Ava for them. Right? He was like her biggest companion, besides Nigu. Of all the places to meet up, why did Mr. Kinzaki choose this classroom? Is he trying to bring our minds back to when we first got here? I'm so nervous. The whole truth. What could it be? I'll show Takamaru what I can do later. Right now, Shouma takes priority. Everyone's here. All that's left is to let Shouma do his thing. Alright, Shouma, do your thing. Alright, Shouma, everyone's here. This means you remembered something important, right? Yes. I remember it all now. Thanks to Ava and her hemo-anima, so it worked. Oh, you actually went through with it? Well done, Shouma. That took real courage. You realize this is your fault for putting the idea in his head?
I did nothing of this sort. All I did was give some friendly, impartial advice. Shouma just happened to come to the same conclusion. That your prisoner had to die. Not me, though. The other prisoner. Knowing how hatefully ruthless you all are, I had a feeling it would turn out this way. You're hatefully ruthless too, you know. You absorbed the other commanders as well. What happened to I'll just sit quietly and listen?
Oh.
Go on, Shouma. First, let me go over some basics. Sirei has access to technology that can suppress or overwrite people's memories. That process was used on all of us to erase certain parts of our past. I wonder if it has to do with Shouma's ability to be immune from the brainwashing from that one commander, or I thought it was because of his mech, but it might just be because of his tolerance, I guess. I think they explained that before, but it's been a while, sorry.
That explains why we don't remember how we got here. But just what memories did they take from us? I'm guessing our cryptoglobin transfusions for a start.
Pretty much everything from when we were at Kamakura General Hospital as well.
We are sure that our memories were rewritten, right?
Absolutely. But thanks to my hemoanima, mine weren't completely erased. You said before that your hemoanima perceived the erasure process as a threat and activated to prevent it. Is that why you had those peculiar flashbacks? They're the memories you managed to save. Yes. Every time my hemoanima got stronger, my skill was able to recover more of our stolen past. After I absorbed Ava's power, I finally got back all of my memories. I remember it all now.
And what did you remember exactly?
Are you okay, Shouma?
What I remembered was...
Okay. Give it to me.
It was something that sent me spiraling into despair.
Alright, well I can't wait for you to spread that despair with the class.
I'd gotten fragments of it before, but I didn't want to believe it. I can't deny it anymore, though. It's the truth. It's all true.
Okay.
What's true? Quit keeping us in suspense, for fuck's sake, man!
It's okay, Shouma. However bad this secret is, you don't have to keep it to yourself anymore. We have a right to know about it too. A right and a responsibility. We'll bear the burden of the truth together, as friends. So don't be afraid. Go ahead and tell us. Alright. No, stop it. I don't want to know. I felt a sudden urge to go back on my decision, but the words died in my throat. Whoa, what's going on here? The air in the room was heavy. Like something terrible was about to happen. For some reason, I felt like if I learned the secret, I wouldn't be me anymore. Are we gonna get like a story lock or some shit here? I swear, if we do. Yeah, deep down, I knew this was something I needed to know. There was no going back. I need to hear what Shouma has to say. Stop procrastinating. Our memories that were modified are of our time in the Tokyo residential complex.
In the complex?
Before we came here, we were all living there, right? Yeah, of course. Where are you going with this? We didn't live there at all. The Tokyo residential complex. That's where we were born, where we grew up, where we lived our entire lives. Tsubasa with her grandpa and his workshop, Moko with her wrestling career, Yugamu and his family of assassins, Gaku and his, poverty.
Why does that gotta be my defining feature?
But the thing is, those lives, those memories, are fake. None of them are real. Oh my god, Takumi's mother is a figment of our imagination. Huh?
Our memories of our lives in the complex.
Were we like bred for war? Are we like the creatures of this land, you know, the regular monsters that we're killing? Are we like them, but like the human side? And we just happen to be kind of elite? We were made as battle pits.
They're all false memories that were implanted into us. The friends and families we've been so desperate to protect all this time, none of them actually exist.
Right. I mean, Eito did kind of hint at this, right? He was like, are you sure that they're on the artificial satellite?
What are you talking about, Shouma? They don't exist? No, that can't be right. My grandpa, the workshop, that was my normal life. It's from way before we got here and started having our memories messed with. And the other kids at the foster home. We might not be related by blood, but we're still a real family. No, it's all a lie! Everything we thought we knew about our lives came from fake memories. Fake memories? Cut it out, Shouma. That shit ain't funny, man. This explains the discrepancy between our perception of the complex coming under attack and Nozomi like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't attacked at all. But the thing is, Nozomi still knows who we are. We're Taki, from back then. So what's that all about? Like, I guess, her mother worked at the hospital. Maybe she saw us being created in a test tube or something. Or were we just like babies stolen from our parents, injected with cryptoglobin and monitored until we were of an appropriate age to go down to battle? I'm serious. I wish I could shrug this off as a joke or a delusion, but it's all true. But then, if the past we know is a lie, then who are we really? We weren't born in the Tokyo residential complex. We were created in Kamakura General Hospital. So we really are test tube babies then.
We were grown inside special machines there. And until we woke up in this classroom 67 days ago, that's where we spent our entire lives.
In a coffin? Holy shit. No, this can't be right. But why implant these memories into us? I guess to like make things seem normal and whatnot, but wouldn't it be better if we were just like mindless drones we could be easily manipulated and controlled by Sirei? Instead, we've got our own personalities. Some of us refuse to fight. Some of us turned out evil. So what the heck happened with Eito? So he's got fake memories of him killing his own parents? Who the hell thought that was a good idea? Hey, you know what, guys? Let's get a bloodthirsty maniac down there on, what's it called? Future. Yeah. Let me come up with this backstory for this guy. So he killed his mom and dad, right? And now he hates humanity. That's so good. Oh yeah, put it in. I mean, obviously, it's kind of warped by the fact that he's got that condition where he sees humans as monsters, but what the heck? My pulse was hammering in my ears so hard I could barely hear what everyone was saying. I wanted to shut this conversation down, to run from the truth, but my body wouldn't let me. I stood there, rooted to the spot, taking in everything Shouma said in spite of myself. We weren't born. We were grown. We're clones. Artificial humans made in a lab. Oh my god, the C word. Clones. It's out there now. Clones? Are you shitting me?
That's all we've ever been. Our memories from before we got here are all fake.
Clones of what?
They're just fictional scenarios implanted in our brains to give us the illusion of having lived real lives.
I don't understand. Why would they do that? All of it was for humanity's sake. We were made this way to be humanity's protectors. That also includes our hemoanima. But, isn't hemoanima supposed to be something only people from this planet are born with? That's right! The reason we have it is because of the person whose genes were used to create us. That person is you, Shion. Wait, what? We're clones of Shion? Me? Whoa, time out. I can't keep up with all these twists. Same here. We were created using Shion's DNA, so we can inherit the power of his incredible cryptoglobin. That's where our hemoanima really comes from.
I overheard all of this from the researchers at the hospital.
Right. Wow, okay. I was thinking, maybe we're also born on this planet and kidnapped, or I had, maybe an inkling that we were test tube babies, but I didn't outright know, and I didn't want to say it out loud, because my default theory is always clones. It just so happens that it's clones again.
We didn't have hemoanima transfused into us. It's been an inherent part of who we are From the very start.
Because they tried to transfuse it, but it kept failing. Nozomi's Exhibit A of that. So they were like, okay, we can't transfuse it into people. We need to make sure they're born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Cryptoglobin. All that was left was to give us the proper motivation to protect mankind. So we were given false memories. And then we were sent here to Futurum. So the reasons we've been so desperate to win this war, and the people we've been fighting for, none of them are real. Oh my god, even Hiriko's succumbed. To sum things up, Cryptoglobin is a gift from the planet, given only to its greatest heroes. The Futuran commanders can only be defeated by other Cryptoglobin users, so the Earth authorities decided to make some of their own. After kidnapping Shion, they used his DNA to create soldiers with the same power, and gave them memories that would make them want to save humanity at any cost. Except I'm a fucking anomaly, and that's what we really are. Yeah, we're like characters in a battle manga or a video game. We exist purely to fight. Our pasts, our friends, our families, they're just additional pieces of fiction devised to further that end. Okay, alright. Okay, let's just take a breath. Okay. So we've got fake memories. But one of our memories, a lot of our memories, in fact, involve Karuha, who happens to be Nozomi. So whoever came up with our fake memory, did they see Nozomi around the complex? We're like, oh, yeah, I'll base the likeness off of her. Maybe we're all remembering different researchers at Kamakura General Hospital, and they've been implanted into our memories as people we knew. Maybe Tsubasa's grandpa is actually the janitor who cleans up, or some shit. Come to think of it, when I was on the other side, some of the commanders said something I didn't quite understand. They seemed annoyed that I could take damage from conventional attacks, almost like my Cryptoglobin should have prevented it. If we're clones, just copies of a real Cryptoglobin user, then generation loss might account for why our powers aren't as potent as theirs.
Wait a minute.
I finally found my voice and cried out, but it was hard to string together a coherent sentence. My whole body was shaking.
Just hold on, okay? We shouldn't just accept this as true right away, you know?
Yeah, guys, let's just take it in, let's digest.
If it were true, that would mean it was all a lie.
The very intro, day question mark, was just a simulated memory.
My peaceful, mundane, average life. The town I grew up in, all the things I did there, the people I met.
Ugh, that's such a creepy thought, just having, all these fake memories, none of it exists, none of it's real, and yet, in your mind, it's as real as ever, because you've, quote-unquote, lived through it.
Even Karuha. None of that was real? You can't just fake an entire person's life! We would have noticed something was wrong, wouldn't we? It has to be real!
But what if it's like a dream, where everything just makes sense, and only when you wake up from your dream, only now when we've woken up to the fact that it was all a lie, will we start to put the pieces together. A dog that just transforms into Sirei in an abandoned school that just so happens to look like the Lost Defense Academy. Falling down in that shelter. Ah! Deleted. Yeah. All my brothers and sisters. They can't just be made up. My ideal target, too. Even the feelings that made me want to kill her in the first place. There ain't no way all that only exists in our heads.
Yeah, it's just not possible.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. If we accept what Shouma is saying is true, it would help to explain a few things. It would? Like what? We exist only to fight. Our pasts, friends, and families are just additional pieces of fiction to further that end. We're basically like characters in a manga. After hearing all of this, A lot of stuff is starting to make sense. We should probably listen to what Eito has to say first, though. Oh boy. The only person who's, like, kinda not entirely traumatized by this is, of course, Nozomi, because she's not one of us, right?
All our memories are fake? Tell me this is a joke. It's for a hidden camera prank or something, right?
I don't think so.
This is a mistake, right? It can't all be fake, can it? We're all clones? All of us? Even Kako? My life on the street? My strange, underdeveloped taste buds? That's really not funny, you know? None of our memories are real? They were all made up?
Even our desires, even your desire to become a detective. All our memories are fictional scenarios intended to motivate us to fight for mankind. That's why our flashbacks are like sporadic, like when we're sleeping, to keep our motivation up, so to speak.
Can something so ridiculous really be true?
Our whole lives are nothing but lies and fake memories? That can't be right.
My family doesn't exist? No way, I won't believe it.
Okay, never mind. Nozomi's just as troubled as we are. You were all created from my DNA? But that means I'm... our brother? Dad? You said the story would help explain some things. What did you mean by that? Oh, I bet you're just dying to know, aren't you?
Yes!
Yes!
Hurry up and tell us!
I was just thinking. Some of Sirei's behavior makes a lot more sense now. Like how he's so obstinate about being unable to contact the artificial satellite, for example. Because if we did make contact, we'd realize everyone we knew didn't really exist. No one's gonna roleplay as them? Exactly. But we'd have figured that out anyway once we got back to the satellite. Which I think you guys did in the original route. Sure. But by then, we'd already have won the war and wiped out every last futurant on the planet. So essentially, no one cares about our feelings or how much the truth would hurt us, as long as we get the job done.
No way! My parents, my family... I refuse to believe they're nothing but a lie! Me too! You're gonna make me cry!
You're crying already. We all are!
It's all a lie.
Kotaro isn't real. Is this really the truth? Is this the despairing truth? She only exists in my memories. There's no way. No, if she's not real, then what am I doing here? What's it all been for? Oh no! Delete it again!
But we don't know for sure if any of this is true. There's no evidence or anything.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I might know something that supports it too. What did you find on the computer? What? The last few days, I've been holed up in the war room, going through the data and documents on the central computer. I figured, since Sirei wasn't here to stop me, this was my chance to check out anything he wouldn't want me to see. While I was doing that, I noticed something that seemed odd.
What was it?
Our DNA records. The same ones the revival-matic uses to bring us back when we die. I used the equipment in the biolab to run a detailed analysis on it, and... well, honestly, I thought it must be some kind of mistake. Until now.
What? What did you find out?
Our genetic code is, well, remarkably similar. I could buy maybe 2 or 3 complete strangers having these many commonalities, but 14 is too much of a coincidence. Huh? I kept quiet about it since it didn't seem relevant, but now it's all falling into place. If we're all clones of the same person, then of course our genes would be similar. We're basically all related. Oh my god, I did a romance route with these guys! So, Shion's our father, and we're all siblings. Well, Kako's my sister too. We're siblings? Yes, exactly. Shion's genetic material was the starting point for each and every one of us. If we were to compare our DNA against his, the similarities would be even clearer. You're all... I'm you. I know it's hard to believe, but this is the truth.
We're nothing but disposable soldiers created to fight humanity's war for them.
We just happen to be very elite soldiers given our compatibility with crypto globing.
Our lives in the Tokyo residential complex and the people we hold dear are all false memories.
But, like, why... Okay, first off, why is there two names for it? Why do we have to call it Emo Anima and Crypto Globin? Like, I don't know why there's two names. I'm sure there's a reason for it. And, yeah.
They were implanted into us to give us the motivation we needed to fight. They're all just... character backstories in the giant work of fiction that is our life.
It's fiction! Oh, God! Well, the least they could do was write some compatible backstories. We didn't need conflict within our team. It was a disaster the first go-around, for goodness sake.
In reality, we were in the machines that grew us the whole time.
Like, who thought it was a good idea? Hey, you know what? For Kodaka, let's slap a tomato head on her. For shits and giggles. That'll be funny.
When we finally came out of them, we woke up here, in this classroom.
Yes.
In a way, that's when we were really born. That's when we came into the real world for the very first time. And almost right away, we started fighting the invaders. That's the only thing we were ever meant to do.
Well, they didn't anticipate that some of us might be hesitant to fight because of these backstories? Like, why do they do such a shit job with them?
That's it. That's the terrible truth that I remembered. That I sacrificed Ava for.
This is the truth. No way. No, there's no way something so crazy could be true, is there?
We're not even human, but we're not exactly futurans either.
I guess we're more like tools, or weapons, or monsters. Creatures created from Shion's DNA to destroy, and nothing else. Damn it, this is so fucked up! My head feels like it's gonna crack open. Kinda makes you want to give up on life. Except we don't even have the option of dying. This is too much. In that case, there's only one person here who's an actual human. The one who wasn't originally intended to be part of this mission. You, Nozomi. Hi. Living weapons made from stolen DNA to defeat Futurum's crypto-globin-wielding invaders. Or defenders, sorry. Able to die in battle and come right back to fight again and again. Renewable, but also totally disposable. That's what we really are.
This is my fault. All of this happened because of me.
Okay, that is not true. You were kidnapped, stolen away. You had no choice in this.
If I hadn't been born with this power, none of you would have had to suffer like this.
Shion, please.
It's all my fault.
Don't be the ultimate victim in this. We're sharing the despair. You can't just swoop in and say that, oh god, it's all my fault, guys. Shion's words of anguish echoed in my head, but I couldn't say a word. What could I even say at a time like this? One part of my mind was still desperately going over everything I'd learned. There had to be some contradiction in there, something to disprove this insane story. That's why I was thinking back on my days in the residential complex. Those peaceful days. Still so vivid in my mind. We're gonna get them deleted again, aren't we? I replayed those memories in my head over and over again. I fixated on every lost detail, trying to reassure myself that those events were real. Trying to reassure myself that I was real. This is the scene. Oh, just white and black. I sank deeper and deeper into those recollections, until everything else seemed to fade away. Now what? Day 68! What was real? And what was just a dream? I didn't want to know anymore. I shut my eyes tight and tried not to think about it. I didn't want to think about anything anymore. I just wanted it all to go away. Oh.
Katawa, it's fine. Just go home already.
Our fake memory.
No, I can't just leave you and your mom bedridden, Taki. Besides, I need to do some cleaning and laundry after this.
Oh, and another life.
You don't have to do all that.
Oh.
Won't you catch our cold?
There's our glitchiness. It's coming in early this time.
I'm just fine. I'm confident I won't catch it.
Your confidence is based on zero evidence.
Taki, your mom always treats me to delicious meals. I want to repay her a little, and I'm free anyway. No one would be home if I went back.
Stop it. I don't want to see this.
Is your mom busy with her research again?
I'm forced to watch it.
Yeah. She's been staying at the lab for the past few days, so she hasn't been coming home.
I see.
More importantly, here, have some. I made rice porridge.
I don't want your fake-ass rice porridge. It doesn't exist. It's like the steak that Cypher was eating in Matrix. Just stop. I don't want these memories anymore. They're not real anyway. Please, just stop. Let me just disappear. Delete it. Day 69. Oh god, we're sailing through. I wanted to escape from reality, but my dreams didn't offer any relief. I cleared my mind and embraced a sense of nothingness, letting myself go completely numb. What would happen if the enemy decided to attack now? Why should I care about any of that? Live or die, it's all the same to me. I don't have the energy to fight against it anymore. I prefer to just disappear. To sink into infinite darkness and never come back up again. Oh, we missed out on the cool rock music. Day 70. Did we all just collapse in that classroom? Nozomi, our only living human.
Sirei,
What about him?
This is all far too cruel. How could you do this? How could you keep something that important from them?
Because the will of humanity says that we're just tools.
It's too much. They deserve better than this. It hurts to think that it was humanity, that it was people like me who did this to them. Sirei, I have a request.
I haven't turned him on yet, and I don't know if I should.
It's not much, but there's still one thing I don't understand. Before this war is over, I want answers. So, I need you to wake up, Sirei.
Oh? Tsubasa fixed him? Day 71. What? Oh, God! Who's there? Oh, who gives a fuck? It's got nothing to do with me anymore. Hey! Ugh! You guys didn't do this to Shouma, why are you doing it to me? Jesus. Can't I get any privacy around here? With a wrenching, splintering noise, the door to my room was kicked open. You did that? So you are in here. You could have just answered, you know. I had no idea these doors were so fragile. I didn't think I'd actually be able to break it down. Anyway, the air in here feels kind of stale. Wouldn't you like a change of scenery? You are a nice change of scenery, Nozomi. Welcome to my room.
What are you doing here, Nozomi?
I hadn't spoken out loud in several days. I was surprised at how hoarse my voice sounded.
Leave me alone. I don't care anymore. I don't care about any of it.
This is why Sirei didn't tell us.
Takumi, there's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Is it about how you knew me back then?
Please, will you just come with me for a minute?
Will you mercy kill me at the end of it all?
Take your time. You can get yourself together first. I'll be waiting for you outside.
Nozomi left my room with a look of quiet determination on her face. After several exasperated sighs, I sluggishly sat up and got out of bed. Fine, I guess. Sure, why the hell not? What else could I possibly learn that'll make things worse, huh?